G'day campers, Justin the Wayward Aussie. We're here at Expo West and behind me is the new Armadillo Horizon tent. If you guys are looking for something new and that fits as a nice rounded and curved that's going to match your new truck, have a look at this thing. One piece aluminum, it's been molded, cut and shaped, so the top shell is actually nice and curved. It is a double rise, so we call this one a H frame. So you'll see that it's got that raised section at the back. Inside we've still got the LST fabric we've had forever. It does come with a self-inflating mat as standard, and a small feature that we haven't really seen a lot of, everybody's got heater ports. We actually went a little bit further with this one and made it big enough that you could use that as an air conditioner port, so it's a 4-inch hole. So if you run the air conditioner in that, you can have a cool tent as well as a heated tent. So on the other side of the booth is the Armadillo AX. It's a little bit different in the way that it functions. You'll see in the back there, the frame is actually an X frame. This is a one-piece pressed lid, and then it's attached to extrusion in the top, so it's a little bit different in the shape. Functionality is awesome, pops and pops. It does have a few different features to it, to the other raised hinge design tent, which is the Horizon. The way the door functions is a little bit different. The windows are a little bit larger on this one because the X frame is really set right at the back of the tent. The beauty about both of these designs is that you can mount your awning close to the back of the tent. So because it pops up, you could put your awning right here and still clear the tent, where with the older style hinge design, you need to have a gap of about 10 or 12 inches to make it all fit together. So both these tents lend themselves to all the new features that you guys have been wanting.
What's up guys, John here from Diode Dynamics. We're here at beautiful Flagstaff, Arizona for Overland Expo West at booth E12. Two big highlights here at the show. We have the all new Diode Dynamics D-Switch, the latest switch panel to hit the market. These things are flying off the shelves. We have 5 in the booth, so if you're looking to get one, come grab one. Second, nobody's seen them since SEMA 2024 in November in Las Vegas. The all new upcoming Stage Series light bars you guys are eager to get your hands on are here in the booth. First time seeing them in person. You don't want to miss it. These are incredible.
What's up everybody, my name is Justin Andrews. I'm the brand manager here at Warren at Factor 55. We're coming to you live right now from the 2025 Overland Expo West here in Flagstaff, Arizona. A little windy this morning, but man, we're doing great right now. So let's show you a couple of new things that we're showing off here at the show. So we just released our brand new crossbeam shackle. This is a billet shackle that becomes a permanent attachment point that goes onto the D-ring mount of your front bumper. You can actually use this with a pin end of a hard shackle, the bow end of a hard shackle. You can utilize it with a soft shackle or even attach your ultra hook to the end of this. So this is one of those tools that you're going to put onto the end of your bumper. It's going to live there and be the permanent dedicated shackle that goes on your bumper. All made out of USA made, Geyser built aluminum, tested, rated, American made. Moving on, we actually are also showing off something that we've been using out at King of the Hammers for many years. A lot of you are familiar with our Ultra Hook product. The Ultra Hook is the world's safest winch hook. This right here is an addition to the Ultra Hook, which replaces kind of your soft shackles to a built-in soft shackle. This is called the Hammer Loop. So we've developed this through off-road racing. And so what this is, it's a permanent endless loop that's choked around the eyelet. It opens up out of the hook. Now you can literally walk up to anything, wrap this around an axle, wrap it through the ends of 2 straps, snap that thing in, and get right to winching without having to deal with this. You don't have to worry about the noose tightening up around the knots of a soft shackle. You pop this thing out and you're good to go. This is quick, lightweight, fast, and safe. We also have a new, some new color options. We have our bright pink for breast cancer awareness. We also have our OD green that we've brought back. And then actually what we sold out of this weekend is our new bronze color that'll match all of your Jeepers 392. So check us out at warren.com, factor55.com. If you want to get involved in any of our recovery classes that we're teaching at all of these events throughout the year, you can catch us online at YouTube, Instagram, anywhere you can find your content. We'll see you guys out on the trail.
Hey everyone, Jonathan here from Geyser Systems. I'm excited to announce a new product that we just launched called the Geyser Clean Kit. It's adaptable with a Nalgene bottle, your Dometic Go jug, but what's crazy about this product is it turns your Nalgene bottle into a 4-minute shower. Let me show you how it works real quick. First step, connect it to any cell phone charger. turns this into a 2.5 hour shower. Turn this valve, and then like the Geyser system, you make the most of every drop of water by sending it through a sponge instead of a shower head that's blowing and wasting water everywhere. By the way, this Geyser Clean Kit has 2 different style of adapters. It comes with 2 ways to connect it to 2 different kinds of water bottles. You can connect this wide mouth on the Nalgene or your Dometic dough jug. You can also connect it to any standard water bottle. And if you happen to have a really wide mouth lid, this little lip right here can allow you to put your inlet tube just like that. They also come with 3 different color sponges, so we know whose is whose. Mine is blue, yours is green, the gray one for the dishes. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, the most energy efficient and compact way to make the most of every drop of water at your base camp. If you want to find out more, simply go to geysersystems.com, or you can also go to Medical Points Abroad and find out more on their website as well.
Hey everyone, I'm Will with Hella. We're out here at Overland Expo West showing off some of our latest lighting gear. We've got our newest series, the Blade, available in a 3 and a 4 inch, 3 different beam patterns. We've also got one with a dedicated amber lens. They come with these cool smoked covers in the kits. You can also get those covers in amber as an accessory, so really have 2 lights in one. If you want the white, you can take the cover off. If you want the amber, you can pop the amber cover on and get 2 lights for the price of 1. We're also showing off our newest Blade series light. So to complement the 6-inch Blade that we introduced last year, we've now got the 9-inch version of the Blade. Blade in both sizes comes with the covers, as well as featuring some pretty cool styling features with this daytime running light that you can flip on to give yourself a little bit of street style while you're riding around on the road. But when you need your full driving lights, you flip on the main beam and you've got over 13,000 lumens of power from that one. And we've got some of our latest gear mounted here on the Hella G-Wagon, and got our 50-inch slim driving bar up top there to give you a big pop of light, and our 6-inch blades down low to give you some distance.
All right guys, so we have an all-natural body wipe here. The benefit of us is we're all natural, we're antibacterial, biodegradable. We use reinforced wood fibers. People love us because we have a 3-year shelf life. The way this sits, it's 3 years. Leave in your glove box, backpacks, not going to dry out. It's always going to be ready to go. We have 7 different scents. We're coming out with some new scents soon. We also sell them in jugs. So there's 120 wipes. Put these in your deck drawer systems, garages, RVs, stuff like that. Tea tree is going to be our most popular scent. Also, we have citrus, coconut, peppermint, lavender, and a scent-free option, which is here. So yeah, it's just we took a baby wipe, made it like the Bentley of baby wipes, created longevity, durability, all that good stuff. So yeah, we're on Amazon, Walmart.com, CleanFreak.com. We do some good discounts, buy one, get ones all the time. So if you guys are interested, type Klean Freak in your search bar and all your favorite stores will pop up.
Hey guys, Bernard here from Leitner Designs. We're a manufacturer of truck bed racks and roof racks. We're at Overland Expo. So this is our Leitner ACS forged bed rack. It's 100% made in the United States. Everything here is forged and cast aluminum. We offer the only rack with side opening gear pods. So we make these in 3 different sizes. We have a small, a double, and then we make one that's pretty much the full length of the truck. These are water resistant storage units. We also make these bags that allow you to organize all your gear, has zippers that you can put all your gear in. These obviously come off, so it's you can take this with you if you have a deflator or whatever in there like that. So these are super simple to use. We obviously make mounts for every rooftop tent, all the roto packs, all the max tracks. We have a mount for every awning as well. And if you want to come around the back, we have other accessories, and the accessories are, we have a back gate to keep stuff from going through the rear window. We call that the headbanger. And then we have the gatekeeper, which when the tailgate's shut, you can lock this And by the way, you can get all of this keyed alike. You call us, tell us what key number you want, and we can key all this alike. So you have one key, completely secures the whole unit. So we make a bike mount. So what we do is we partner with Co-op bike racks, which we feel is the best bike rack on the market. And we make a billet aluminum mount that attaches to our rack, and this secures the bike. This is our XL behind the bike. We can't open that right now. We also make water storage units, which you can fill with 5 gallons of water. There's a pump attached right here that you can attach and pump, and it comes with a 20-foot cord, so you can reach the radiator or away from your campsite, so you always have some water with you as well. And this bike rack is super secure because we have a secondary support arm here that we sell, and this secures it up here, because all the other bike racks don't have that, but you can really yank on this and it off-road, it keeps the bike from flopping around. Yeah, so we make the roof rack as well. We make these for a lot of vehicles. This is a Ford F-250. But the unique thing about our boxes on top, everyone's used to climbing all the way to the top and looking into the box and not finding what they're looking for. So on this vehicle, it is side opening, and we make bags for this as well that you can just reach and pull out. So, and this is also quick release, and the latches are on the inside. So when it's locked, you can't get to the latches, but this just slides out and lifts right off. So, and then it just slides back into place, and you latch it. And then when you lock this, the gear pod's permanently locked up there. So you have extra storage up there.
Flagstaff Overland 2025, this is the Lion Energy booth. We're the only brand that ranges from portable power, so for backpacking adventures, rafting, all the things we love to do, away from base camp you're covered. Moving up, at base camp, if you wanted to run some luxuries, like maybe a portable cooler, Traeger grill, this is our 500 watt Summit unit. What sets it apart is the rugged build. Rubber corners keep it from bouncing around in a truck. It's that simple and low key to set up. If you pair that with one of our 100 watt solar panels, you have a renewable power source to run those powered coolers, to run basic camp. Going over to the larger unit, that's our Safari, it's our flagship power unit. Now there's nothing in your home, cabin, or RV that this can't power. It's the most compact system that still provides a 30 amp service. Pure sine wave. The module that you can attach on the top boosts the battery storage to 4,300 watt hours. That should run a residential fridge for close to 50 hours without recharging. This thing can handle up to 600 watts of solar like this. If you're continually powering this with solar, you're off the grid energy. They work great in Arizona, but these type of panels are monocrystalline, so even in the Pacific Northwest, you're getting an adequate charge to keep up with your essential devices. The last step of the power, we also do commercial, industrial, and residential batteries. In the back of our trailer, that's something that you might want to attach to your house to peak shave with expensive power rates. Even though you have rooftop solar at a home, without battery storage, you're still tied to the grid. So this is the UT 3500, 280 amp hour battery. The design makes it a lot simpler to run bus bars between banks. 280 amp hours of storage if you're trying to achieve a bigger bank with smaller space. This has more storage power than putting a bunch of 100 amp hour batteries together. Built-in heater for our customers in Alaska and Montana. We've only brought 4 for the show, amazing show price here. Competing with the big names. I always stress this, Lion Energy is big in sales, but we still answer the phone like it's a mom and pop company based out of American Fork, Utah, right off of I-15. If you're driving through Utah, get off the exit and come say hi to us. Lion Energy.
Hi everybody, I'm Ryan with Mammoth Overland. We're here debuting our brand new SKL rooftop camper. This is new as of today at the show. We want to show everybody what's it all about. It's a hard-sided camper tent essentially, but it's power equipped. We've got a big old bed, 2 Renogy solid state 104 amp hour batteries to give you 208 amp hours. You got the light strips, a ventilation fan to keep the condensation and airflow. And we got more windows off the side, so you have, you know, basically a multi-view viewpoint here when you get up in the morning. Get a nice view of the scenery you're looking at. And it's just like our trailers. It's hard-sided R5 insulation, so it'll keep you warm at night. And it'll keep you basically as a refuge from the winds. You won't get the flapping tent noise that you get in the rooftop tents. And it's built to last.
What's going on, guys? Tristan with RhinoUSA. This is our survival hiking stick. Just released this. It's got all sorts of good attachments inside. You've got screwdrivers, you've got spears, knives, fish scalers, bottle openers, fire starters, paracord, a compass on the top. Everything that you need to get outdoors, enjoy the environment out there, but also know that you're ready for anything at a moment's notice.
All right, thank you. What's the price on this? Go ahead.
The price for this is $60 here at the show, $99 on the website. We can be reached at www.rhinousainc.com.
All right, thank you.
Hey, nice to meet you. This is RollerCam. We're here at the Overland Expo, and this is just a quick demonstration of what makes RollerCam so much better than all the other strap companies. So, this is an example of an industry standard cam buckle, something like you'd find at Harbor Freight. The webbing gets pulled over a metal bar right here, which creates a lot of friction. It means it's very inefficient because a lot of the effort that you're putting into the system is actually being lost here to friction rather than translated to results. It also means that your components are getting worn over time, your webbing's getting frayed, the metal's getting worn down. It's all bad news. RollerCam, we addressed both of these problems by replacing that metal bar with a brass roller. This reduces your friction to almost zero, and it also keeps your components in good condition for longer. So these are both 35-pound weights, and when I jump on this, it barely moves, which is why people are always so frustrated with cams. Like, understandably, they're very annoying to use, they're very difficult, and they just never get tight enough. But with RollerCam, all I gotta do, give it a good solid tug, and it's all the way up. It is astronomically easier to use. Please, if anyone would like to verify for themselves that I'm not just sandbagging, I encourage you to come pull on it. But what this means in a practical sense, something that a lot of people can relate to, is the difficulty and frustration of getting a cam tightened on a flat surface. Because with a standard cam, you usually can't get it any tighter than this. That's because the harder you pull, the more friction you're working against, and that last 5 to 10% is just about impossible to get the full potential out of the strap. Now with RollerCam, you have a mechanical advantage thanks to the rolling action and the shape of that roller. So with a solid tug, you can get it snappably tight. My fingers aren't getting under there. That is just not something you can even accomplish with another cam strap. So this was the founding idea behind RollerCam, is improving on that cam buckle, and then we applied it to every type of strap you could possibly need for overlanding. We've got 3 different weight ratings, everything from our 3/4 inch, lightweight, great for molly panels, lighter applications, that has a 95-pound working load, all the way up to our 1 1/4 inch strap, which is great for heavier things, has a 500-pound working load. It's very solid. Also, we use really high quality components, got Zamac alloy body, stainless steel springs and pins, and that brass roller, which we're known for. So these will work over a long period of time in the elements, getting wet, getting sun baked, etc. This is UV stabilized polypropylene webbing. So specifically for rafting applications or something where it's going to be in the elements a lot, this won't get crispy, crusty, break, fray, etc. And these will stay in good condition. That roller keeps rolling. Much after an NRS strap or something would get oxidized and sticky. So if you want to come over here, we also have a variety of attachment points. So we have our carabiner ends, our L-track mounts, which is a new product this year, our hook ends, and my personal favorite, the loop ends. I like the loop ends because they're super versatile. You can girth hitch them to anything, or you can attach them to your own carabiners or hardware if you've got something that you already have and prefer. You can also splice straps together to make like a Frankenstrap. You can attach different end points, put straight ends in the middle, etc. You can really mix and match to accomplish whatever you need. Something that's been really popular this show in particular have been our 3/4 inch straps. These are particularly handy for molly panels where you've got to weave your straps through little holes. Just having this narrower, lightweight strap makes it a lot easier. And also, if you're not trying to hold down something all that big, having this more nimble strap, it's just a really pleasant use experience. Then we got our 1-inch straps, the standard. This is what people are used to seeing. These have a 350-pound working load, and we have them anywhere from 1 foot to 20 foot. Online, we also have all the way up to 50. And then, like I said, the loop ends, my loves. These are my favorites. And then this is all of our heavy duty stuff over here. These have 500-pound working loads, like I said earlier, so great for tying down an ATV or heavier weight stuff in the back of a truck. And then one product that we've been super excited about recently has been our rope roller. This is a paracord lock. It comes in this little case of 6. Oops. And it's got the standard cam technology with the roller and the spring-loaded tooth mechanism, and then a carabiner on the other side. Paracord goes through here. You can pull it as much as you want, and then it won't go back the other direction until you press on that little tab to release it. If you want to see that in action, we've got a little demo over here. It's probably the easiest one. So like I said, to release, you press on that little tab and it loosens. You can pull it. To tighten it, you just tug on that tail, pull it tight, those teeth bite in, and it doesn't move. If you've ever tried to tension an awning using knots, you know how annoying it is to run around and constantly untie and retie your knots because you have to get each little corner perfectly pulled so that it's nice and flat. But this makes it so much easier because instead of having to constantly tie knots, you just make little adjustments with this. So people have been loving this for that application, as well as making bear hangs, clotheslines, replacing tent guy lines, etc. The creativity we've seen with how people use this has been really awesome. We're always hearing of new ways they're getting used, and I don't think we've come up with all of the ways they could possibly get utilized yet.
Sweet, what's going on? Owen with SeaSucker here. We're in beautiful Flagstaff at OE Mountain West. Got a bunch of new products on display. We've got our new Starlink mini mount. We're super excited about it. It's the same great vacuum mount technology, now working well with your Starlink mini. We've got a bunch of other new products on display, so if you're here, come check us out, booth P47.
Hey guys, this is Mike. We also got Omar over here. We are the founders of Shower Pouch, a hygiene essential company. We are known for our 2-foot by 1-foot full body wet wipe. What's so unique about this compared to other body wipes in the market is that this is a durable good. You don't throw it away just like you don't throw away your favorite coffee mug. You can wash it. So we have 4 different scents: bamboo, cucumber, citrus, and unscented. We also have hand sanitizers and a deodorant. A point of differentiation compared to anyone else on the market when it comes to body wipes is our ability to boil it. You can actually heat up your body wipes, and now you got a hot shower on the go. So imagine, you know, you're in Prescott or you're actually here out in Flagstaff and it's 30 degrees at night and you want to clean up, you want to feel refreshed. Last thing you want to do is put a whole bunch of cold wipes on you or take a cold shower. Pull out the hot body wipe, and now you're able to clean up and just feel like $1 million and get ready for your adventure or to go to bed. So thanks for coming by. Flagstaff 2025 Overland Expo.
Hey, I'm Wilson here at the Yeti booth, and we're showcasing some of our new bowls. We've got 3 different sizes. They're double-walled insulation. They're stacked together and actually nestle in, so all these bowls will compact into this bigger bowl here, saving you guys a lot of space. You can put some hot stuff in there to keep it hot, cold stuff to keep it cold, and they're vacuum sealed as well.
And you have the food storage containers?
We do. We have the food storage as well, microwavable, safe, and we've got 3 sizes as well of these. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And they can be found
Yeti.com or Yeti store. The closest one here in Flagstaff would be Scottsdale, Arizona.
All right, thank you very much.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Mike with Expedition Trailers and Overlanders Outpost, and this weekend here at the Overland Expo West, we're showcasing the Mark III. It's a Zero Breeze Mark III. It's a 5200 BTU air conditioning system. This has heating and cooling. It's got a thermostat. You got a remote control. You got an application on your phone that you can run it through. It has a night light in it, which I call mood lighting. All you need to run this is a power source. You can run it off of your own power source, or we do sell a battery that you can run it off of. You can piggyback your batteries. You can run it off your power bank, shore power, AC, DC, what I call the old school cigarette lighter plugs. That all comes in the box with your hoses and your templates. The unit is completely waterproof, so if you have your unit outside and it rains, you don't have an issue with it. All you really need for this is a port. So if you have it inside, you got to port out. If you have it outside, you got to port in. It needs circulation just like your AC at home. It's a true AC unit, not a swamp cooler, none of that business. What you need to do is just have your AC unit, a power source, and you're good to go. All right? If you want any more information on this, you can check us out at zerobreeze.com. How does that feel? Good. ZeroBreeze.com, Overlanders Outpost, or Expedition Trailers. Thank you for stopping by.
All right, so we're here, Zion Off-Road, at our booth at Overland Expo West here in Flagstaff, showing off our trailers. So our trailers are fully modular. This here is the base trailer for $12,900. You can get this, drive it off the lot, have an extremely capable trailer, but it's fully modular, meaning you can add and upgrade accessories over time. From things, even your suspension, your fenders, tires, a whole rack system up front. If we take a look at this trailer here, you can see it's fully loaded out, and we put on a whole bunch of stuff, right? All modular accessories. So things like our crossbars, just bolted on to our track system. We have a custom aluminum extrusion here, so the bolts sit facing outwards. So I could loosen up those bolts, move the crossbars forward, back. I can get 2 to start on my trailer and upgrade to 4 later if I wanted to. So it's, you know, customize your trailer and deck it out however you want. Another nice thing is we're always coming out with new accessories. So for example, little brackets like this for the side table, where maybe that didn't exist a year ago, it now exists, and you can just order it on your trailer that you did have by a year ago, and you can add it. It's just a couple bolts for pretty much every accessory that we have. So we're coming out with new accessories all the time. You can just add it to your trailer whenever you want. So your trailer is never obsolete, basically. And then we also have our new utility style trailer here. It's built on the same exact frame, so you still have the same modular suspension, modular steps, fender, all that stuff that bolts to the frame. But it's just a whole different use case. So if where toys or, you know, your dirt bikes, mountain bikes, 4-wheelers, something like that is of a high priority to you, you can, you know, pull that in through the back, put a rooftop tent on top. Again, everything is still modular, so this gap right here on the back is the same as this, which is the same as this. So any accessory like, you know, maybe this Rotopacks or jerry cans or this water tank, I could switch them back and forth if I wanted to. Depending on what camping trip you're going on, I could take this off and add, you know, a fuel tank right here instead. If I'm doing a long trip, or if it's just a weekend, you know, maybe I do want the water. So yeah, whole different use case, but still same modular concept.
Thank you. Where can we find you at?
ZionOffroad.com, or you can email us at sales@ZionOffroad.com. Happy to answer any questions you have. Feel free to send them over.